Okay, good evening, class. Today we have a geometry section for CAT. As you all know, today CAT has started, and what I am getting a feedback that a lot more geometry questions are asked this time, and the qu- pattern of the question is entirely different, not in terms of the type of questions, but in terms of the part of the question that has been chosen from each and every uh, segments. Like there's a flocking of geometry question, and then you have functions, modern arithmetic. These all questions are coming in this CAT as far as the first day is concerned. So what I have done is I have prepared some of the questions for you, and I know you already had a basic questions and basic session on geometry already. So what I'll do is I'll start directly with the questions as I have been doing in most of my classes. The questions are a little tricky and a little tougher as compared to the other previous classes, or as compared to what is basically you have been practicing with. So what I'll do is I'll give you first three questions, and I'll give you a time of 10 minutes to solve these questions. Most of you might have received the questions sheet that I have shared with Arun sir. He might have sent it to you all, and those who have not received it, the same thing, try to take a screenshot of it. I won't be able to paste all the questions in the chat as a lot more figures are involved in these questions. So what you can do is you can take a screenshot, and we'll go ahead with first three questions. So what is the time right now? It's 8:02. So 8:12 we'll be reviewing these questions, and while the reviewing is being done, in that only I'll be giving you a lot more tricks which are more of a common sense thing rather than what is being taught in normal classes. So what I'll do is at 8:12 we'll have a review of the questions. So we try to solve these three questions. And one more thing, question number 3, we don't have an option, so don't give me the option, give me the right answer that I'm looking for. Meanwhile, if you have any questions or anything which you want to know, you can put in your questions segment, whatever you want to ask. And this is the final lap for your preparation, so you must be buzzing with a lot of questions these days. So you can go ahead and shoot the questions. Okay guys, time is up. Now I'll review question number 1 to question number 3. Uh, I don't see many of you solving these questions. So I'm assuming that most of you have not got enough time to solve these questions. Otherwise, first two questions are pretty easy one. Third is a little tricky. So we'll go into the review. So first question, it's a formula based question. In a triangle ABC, the length of sides AB and AC equal to 17.5 and 9 centimeters respectively. Let D be a point on the line segment BC such that AD is perpendicular to BC. If AD is 3 centimeter, what is the radius of the circle circumscribing the triangle of ABC? Okay. So we know area of triangle is equal to ABC upon 4R, where R is the radius of circumcircle. Okay. So in this example, we will be putting in the value. It has been written A, that is has been given 17.5. B has been given 9 centimeter, and BC we don't know, upon 4R. Also we know the area of triangle is equal to half into base into perpendicular. So AD is the perpendicular there. So half BC into 3. Now equate these two. You can easily get what is the value of R. R will come out to be 26.25 centimeter, 25 centimeter. So we have 26.25 as an option. We have 26.25 as an option in option number E. So we'll go ahead and mark option number E. Ankita, you need to check it once again. No, not Ankita. I'm sorry. Vishwanath, you need to check it once again. Okay. Now I'll go ahead with question number 2. Question number 2. It's a problem with this question is it's a trial and error question. So what is the question? How many scalene triangles whose sides A, B, and C are natural numbers less than 8? So you know about scalene triangle. A should not be equal to B and B which should not be equal to C. So ABC should be unique. So let's start assuming C is greater than B is greater than A. A cannot be 1 because A plus B will be greater than C for all integer values of A, B and C. So basic property for set 3 lines to form a triangle is sum of 2 sides should be greater than the third side. So smallest value that A can take will be 2. That is clear. So when A is 2, what else could be the different sides? 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6 and 6, 7 because it needs to be less than 8. So these 4 triangles can be there. Now we are assuming that A is equal to 3. So what all can it take value? As question number, it can take 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 6, 3, 5, 6, 3, 5, 7, 3, 6, 7. And if A is getting value as 4, we can get 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 7 and 4, 6, 7. And with A is equal to 5, only one unique we can get 5, 6, 7. So total we can get only 13 triangles that are possible with values of ABC less than 8 and all the scalene triangles. And what I would suggest that if you have option, try not to attempt this question because it's a time consuming question and obviously you will get mark for one question only, but it will actually consume a lot more time. And if by mistake, if you are missing out on even one iteration, or if you are missing out on even one thing, you are getting answer wrong because the answer options will be something like 13, 14, 15, 16 here. So there will be an option which is coming to you as an answer, but it will not be the right option. So we have 13 as the option, and what is the option? Option A. Option A is 13, so we will go ahead and mark option 13. So Ankita, you need to check it once again. You have not got it right. Okay, I'll go ahead with question number 3. I believe nobody has attempted this question. Somebody has, but I think he has got it wrong. Vishwanath has attempted, but I think he has got it wrong. So let's do this question. The length of the square is 2. What is the radius of the smaller circle? The center of the circle. This is the center of the circle. So this is a perpendicular here, and this will be a triangle. Now, just a minute. I'm drawing a perpendicular here, and now I'm extending this line as here. Okay, this is a perpendicular I've dropped, and I've extended this to like this, and this will go ahead and meet the center of this. So we have this as 90 degree and this as 90 degree. Now we know this length. This length will be 1 centimeter. Okay, this length will be 1 centimeter. This length we are assuming as A, say. Okay, so what will be this length? This length will be 1 plus this length will be what? 1 plus A, because this will be A and this is 1, so 1 plus A it will be. Now this triangle and this triangle will be a similar triangle. Why? Because this angle and this angle are same. This is 90 degree. This angle and this angle will also be same. Okay, now we will use the property of similar triangle, and what we'll do is we'll calculate C. Besides this is A, so, and besides this opposite to it is this value. This value will be now this value will be what? This value will be 1 minus A. Now using similar triangle we will be doing this. So A divided by 1 plus A. This is equal to, okay, some of you are getting confused with the figure. I'll draw it once again. Okay, So these are two triangles. This is one triangle and this is the second triangle. Hope you have got it. Now this is the radius. This is the radius, so I'm assuming this radius to be A. What will be the value of this? The value of this. This side will be what? 1 plus A. Okay. What will be the value of this side? This side will be, this is 1, so this will be, so this side is going to be 1 minus A. Okay. Now we'll equate this question, these two. So A upon 1 plus A, which is equal to A plus sorry it should be A upon A minus A, 1 minus A, sorry, A upon 1 minus A, which should be equal to A root 2 upon 1 plus A, because this side will be equal to A root 2, because this is A and this side will also be A. So we'll solve this equation and find the value of A. A will come out to be, what will be the value of A? A will come out to be 3 minus 2 root 2. So what is the radius of the smaller circle? 3 minus 2 root 2. Hope you all have understood this, because a variation of this question might come in examination. If anybody has a problem, then raise it right now. Yes, Ankita, 1 plus A is this value. This value is 1 plus A. How it is? Because 1 is the radius of this semicircle and A is the radius of this circle. So this side will be 1 plus A. Why we are equating this value? Because this triangle and this triangle are similar triangles, because this angle and this angle will be equal. This is 90 degree, this is 90 degree, so this angle and this angle has also to be equal. So these two are actually similar triangles, so we can equate the values. Yeah, Prakash, good question. You are saying that how this line, no, I'm not saying that this and this is not a straight line. First of all, this is, I'm not saying this is a straight line. This is one line and this is second line. This is not a straight line. Hope you have all have got it right now. Okay, I'll move ahead. Next three questions again. Question number 4, question number 5, and question number 6. These three questions, again, I'll give you 10 minutes to solve this question. 8:28 is the time right now. So 8:38, I'll be reviewing these questions. All those who have not received the question sheet, try to take a screenshot right now. Okay guys, time is up. Now I'll review question number 4, 5 and 6. So question number 4, again a formula based question, not much tough. And you will find these type of question actually in examination where it will be a lot more wordy, but what you need to do is just apply a formula. So you need to pick and choose those questions and score marks easily on those questions. So what they are saying that a beverage manufacturer R&J has just installed a new holding tank for its new soda pop beverage. The tank is on the level ground and a right circular cylinder with a diameter of 18 feet and a height of 9 feet. Okay, this has been given in the diagram. The nearest cubic feet, what is the volume of the soda pop of the tank when it is filled up to a depth of 7 feet. So what you need to do is nothing, just find the volume of the cylinder, that is pi r square h, where r is given already. We can calculate r from here. H is already there. So you just need to put that in formula and get the equation answer. So what we need to do is volume is equal to pi r square h. R is 9, h is 7. So what you have is 3.14 into 81 into 7. So how calculate easily and how fast you calculate this, you get the answer. So 1781, what is the option? Option number C. We'll go ahead and mark option number C. Okay, I've already told you that seeing this figure, lot of people will ask what is the use of ladder, what is the use of flap or whatever. It's all show business. No use is there, just they have given more information in order to confuse you. So and one more thing, it is asked to the nearest cubic feet. So if you are getting 1781, 1782, 1780.5, the nearest option is 1781. We'll go ahead and mark 1781. We'll not go for exact thing. Okay, we'll move on to question number 5. M and N are points on PQ and PR such that Mn is parallel to QR, and the ratio of lengths of QR and Mn is N. Okay, it's been given that the ratio of QR is to Mn is N. Mr and Qn intersect at S. Okay, this Mr and Qn intersect at S. The ratio of areas triangle MNS and triangle PQRS. MNS and PQR. It looks like a similar triangle question. Let's see how it is solved. So what we'll do is first we'll draw a perpendicular from P to QR, which intersects QR at T. So PT is the perpendicular, and it will intersect Mn at U. Okay. Now triangle PMN and PQR are similar. P, M and N and PQR are similar triangle. Why it is? Because P is the same angle that is being shared between PQR and PMN. This angle will be equal to this angle and this angle will be equal to this angle, the properties of parallel lines. So we'll equate this. Mn by QR is equal to Pu by Pt. Mn divided by QR, obviously, which is opposite to angle P. So Mn by QR, which will be equal to PU divided by PT. It is also said that in a similar triangle, the ratio of the perpendicular will also be equal. So we can get 1 by n is the value, because mn by QR is given as 1 by n. So UT is equal to what? PT minus PU. PT minus PU. So PT is equal to 1 minus 1 by n, which is equal to PT into 1 minus 1 by n, is equal to PT into n minus 1 by n. Now UT is equal to height of MSN plus height of QSR. We can easily see QSR, this height, and height of MSN, this will be equal to UT. So Mn by QR will be height of MSN, height of triangle MSN upon height of triangle RSQ, which will be equal to 1 by n again. So height of MSN will be equal to UT into 1 upon n plus 1, which is equal to PT into n minus 1 upon n into n plus 1. We'll use this equation what we have found out here. So height of area of triangle MSN will be equal to Mn into height by 2, and area of PQR will be equal to QR into PT by 2. So we can easily calculate the area of MSN to area of triangle PQR will be Mn by QR into this value, n minus 1 upon n into n plus 1, which is equal to, because this value is again equal to 1 by n, so we can easily calculate as n minus 1 upon n square into n plus 1. So what is the option? N square upon n cube plus n square. We have option number D. So we'll go ahead and mark option number D. Moving on to question number 6. Hope you are okay with this question. If anybody has a problem with question number 5, I can explain it once again. I know it's a little tricky question. It will take a time to digest, but these kind of questions you can expect in CAT examination. A little lower than this, but you can expect these type of questions, similar to these type of questions. Okay guys, I'll move ahead to question number 6. So what does question number 6 says? A circle AC, in a circle AC is the diameter, B is any point on the circle, and triangle ABC is formed. The internal bisector of angle C intersects AB and circle at P and Q respectively, such that CP is equal to 2PQ. What is the measure of angle C? This is actually, I think, a real question from CAT examination 2003, I think 2003 paper it is. So this is the triangle that has been formed. So let's see. So we'll join A and Q. Okay. And angle QAB will be equal to QCB. QAB will be equal to angle QCP. Again, you see in the properties of circle we can use this, which is equal to C by 2, because of the same chord it is being made. So again, the property of circle we can use here. Now OP is equal to X. OP is equal to QP is equal to QP is equal to X and PC is equal to what? 2X. Similar thing we can use. Let AP is equal to Y. We'll assume AP is equal to Y. Now use the formula this. In triangle QAP, sin C by 2, we'll use sin C by 2 is equal to X by Y. So Y is equal to X upon sin C2, because angle AQP is 90 degrees, so we can actually say that to be 1. So angle Q in triangle APC, sin A by 2X will be equal to sin C by 2 by Y, and sin A is equal to cos C, because A plus C is equal to 90 degree. So cos C upon 2X is equal to sin C by 2 upon X upon sin C by 2. So now equate this question. Sin square C by 2, which is equal to sin cos C by 2, cos C whole by 2. So cos C is equal to half sin square C by 2, which is equal to 1 minus cos C by 2. Again, sin square theta plus cos square theta 1 is equal to 1. So we can easily see that sin C is equal to, where this can be possible, this can be only possible when C is equal to 60 degree. We'll solve this question. So what is 60 degree? 60 degree is option D. We'll go ahead and mark option D. Some of you, I think, have got it right. I believe many of you are not even attempting these questions. So if you have any problem, you can ask. If you don't have, then we'll go ahead with next 4 questions. Question number 7 and 8. Again, I'll give you around 5 minutes to solve these questions. So at 9:55, we'll be reviewing these questions. Some of you are having confusion. So just to clear the air, you need to solve question number 7 and question number 8 in next 5 minutes. Okay guys, time is up. So we'll review question number 7, question number 8. Question number 7, it is asking a rectangle is divided into 4 rectangles. The areas shown in the figure are not drawn to scale. So it's 18, 12, 6 and x. What is the value of x? Again, not that tough question, but a little tricky question. So it is A, this is B, this is C and this is D. So we can say 18 is equal to A into C, 12 is equal to B into C, 6 is equal to A into D, and what is value of x? X is equal to B into D. Now we have these 4 equations, solve for value of x. X will come out to be 4. We have a option with x is equal to 4? Yes, we have. We have option number A. So we'll go ahead and mark option number A. Vinal has got it right. Many of you are not even attempting. So this is not going to even help you if you are not even attempting the questions. But let's see. Okay, question number 8. We'll go ahead with question number 8. Question number 8 is ABCD is a square with E and F as the midpoints of AB and BC respectively. Find the ratio of area ABCD and area DEF. Area ABCD is the whole square and area DEF is the triangle. So this is the figure. ABCD is the square. We have D, E and F over here. So what we need to find out is the area of ABCD is to area of DEF. So we have this shaded portion. Now what we'll do is we'll do it in very simple manner. We'll divide this rectangle, the square, into 4 parts. So now we need to calculate the area of DEF. Area of DEF will be nothing but area of ABCD minus area of this 1 minus area of 3 and area of this 2, these shaded region. So now we can assume area of ABCD to be 100%. So area of AEDG, it will be 50% because it's half of it. Then area of shaded region of AED, A, E and D. Now we see that AED is actually half of AEDG. So AED area will be 25%. Similarly, we can have area of DCFH. This DCFH to be 50%. So area of shaded region 2, that is DCF, it will again be half of this. So half of DCFH is 25%. Now area of EOFB. EOFB is actually 1/4 of the area of the square. So area of EOFB is what? 25%. And area of EOF will be nothing but half of area of EOFB. So half of area of EOFB is 12.5%. So total area which is outside the triangle is what? 25%. We have 25% here, we have 25% here, and we have 12.5% here. So total area which is shaded is 62.5% of the total area. So what will be this area at DEF? DEF will have a area of 37.5%. Now what they have asked, area of ABCD is to area of DEF. ABCD area is 100 and DEF area is 37.5. So what we can do is, it is 8/3. So the ratio should be 8:3. So 8:3. We have an option 8:3. Yes, we have option number C. So we'll go ahead and mark option number C as 8 is to 3. Venal is getting as 3 is to 8. I think she has reversed the area. But you need to check. Sometimes they will give 3 is to 8 as also an option, and you'll think that you have got the right answer because it's appearing in the options. You'll go ahead and mark, but that would be wrong option. You need to double check that. So 8 is to 3 is the option. Okay. Last two question for the day. Question number 9 and question number 10. So this is question number 9. PQR is a equilateral triangle. Let us be the point. So these two question I'll put in here. And again I'll give you 5 minutes to solve these two questions. So 907 we can have a review of it. So in the meantime I'll answer your questions. Guys, I'm not happy with the participation today. So I want more and more people to solve these questions. They are little tough questions, but you need to solve these questions in order to be confident enough when you enter into the examination hall from few days from now on. Okay guys, we'll go ahead with question number 9 and question number 10. Question number 9, what it's saying. PQR is an equilateral triangle. Let S be a point on QR. A semicircle is drawn having SR as diameter such that PQ is a tangent to the semicircle at point T. Given that the center of the semicircle is at point O and the radius of the semicircle is 1 unit. Also, it has been given that semicircle cuts PR at point U. What is the ratio of line segment PU to the radius of semicircle? Let's first draw this. This is PQR. This is the semicircle. This is the point U. So it's been given that given the center of the semicircle is point O and the radius is, this is O, so OR is 1. OR is 1. So what they are asking? They are asking ratio of length of line segment PU to the radius of semicircle. So they are asking the ratio of this length is to the radius, this. Okay. Triangle URO, U, R and O. This will be an equilateral triangle. Now PU, this value PU will be what? PR minus RU, obviously. And triangle POQ, POQ in this triangle, P, O and Q, half, we are equating the areas, half OT, this will be 90 degree. So this will be half PQ into OT. This will be the area of triangle POQ, which will also be equal to half into the area of this triangle. The area of the triangle is root 3 by 4. A square means root 3 by 4 PQ square. So root 3 by 4 PQ square into half will be equal to the area of this half, this triangle POQ. Triangle POQ will be the half of area of triangle PQR. So we are equating both of them. Half OT into PQ is equal to half root 3 by 4 into PQ square. And now we know that OT will be equal to, because they are radius, OT will be equal to OU will be equal to OR. So all three are the radius, so it will be equal to root 3 by 4 into PQ. With this equation we can find out the value of OT to be root 3 by 4 PQ. Now PU upon OU, PU upon OU, PU upon OU, that is being asked, is equal to PQ minus OU, because UR will be equal to OU. It has already been told that this is an equilateral triangle, so OR and OU will be equal. So PQ minus OU divided by OU. So now we are putting the value. Putting the value will find out 4 minus square root of 3 upon square root of 3, that is 4 by root 3 minus 1. We have an option 4 by root 3 minus 1. We have option number C as 4 by root 3 minus 1. We will go ahead and mark option number 3. Hope you all have understood this question. For all those who have not, you can raise a question right now. Okay, I'll go ahead with question number 10. In the figure given below, ABD is equal to CDB is equal to angle POD is equal to 90 degree. If AB by CD is equal to 3:1, what is the ratio of CD is to PQ? Okay. How we are going to solve this question? So ABD and PQD, ABD, this bigger triangle, and PQD, this smaller triangle, will be similar. Obviously, this angle is same. This is 90 degree, B is also 90 degree, and angle P will be equal to angle A, because again the property of, you can say, alternate angle, the property of uh, the property of the parallel lines. So PQ by AB is equal to B upon A plus B. B is QD upon BD, which will be B upon A by B. Also, if you see triangle CBD and PBQ, PBQ, this triangle, and CBD, it will also be similar, because this angle will be same for both of them. Angle Q will be a 90 degree, here angle D is a 90 degree, and this angle P will be equal to angle C. So it's a similar triangle. So again PQ by CD will be equal to A upon A plus B. Now we are dividing second equality with the first. We are getting PQ, we can cancel out. So AB by CD is equal to A by B, which is given as 3. So therefore CD by PQ will be equal to A plus B by A, which is equal to 4 by 3, which can be written as 1:0.75. We have option 1 as 2.75. Yes, we have option number B. So we'll go ahead and mark option number B as 0.75. Okay, I think Ankita is not clear with how 4 by 3 came. So we'll go ahead with question once again. AB by CD is given as 3:1. So AB by CD is been given as, AB by CD is 3:1. So what we are doing is, triangle PQD and triangle ABD are similar. Similarly, PQB and CBD are similar. So we are equating this, and we are getting the value as A by B. A by B, what it will be? A by B will be same as AB by CD, which has been given as 3. So A plus B upon A will be equal to, A plus B will be 4, and A is given as 3. So 4 by 3 is equal to 1 upon 1:3 by 4. Let me make it more clear. So A upon B is equal to 3 by 1. So A plus B upon A will be equal to 3 plus 1, 4 upon 3, which can be written as 1 divided by 3 divided by 4. So 1:0.75. Okay guys, this is the end of the day. Hope you have enjoyed this session. I have particularly put in a little difficult question, and you can expect questions on these same lines in your CAT examinations in days to come, and hope your preparation is in full swing. This will actually give you a more directional way in which you are going to prepare for your geometry for CAT examination. So try to solve similar angle questions, which is the favorite of CAT people. Then the properties of circle, properties of triangle, and properties of quadrilateral, and use common sense a lot more, because most of the options can be eliminated by just using a little more common sense. So in the end, what I'll say is best of luck, enjoy your time, enjoy your CAT examination. That will be all for today. Good night, good luck, bye bye.